Hello, 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 everyone. It is Teresa from Teresa's Spot for Art. Welcome to Merry Christmas and Holiday Fun YouTube collab hosted by my friends, my dear friends who I love. Never met, but I love them just the same. Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling and Monica from Up All Night DIY. We're doing a Thanksgiving swag for you today. A little bit out of my wheelhouse. I'm usually the acrylic painter, right? This is what we're going to make. You can leave it flat. You can hang it up. Look, one hand. And I'm going to turn you guys around so we can get started. The links to our wonderful hosts and the playlist are in the description below. So when you get done with me, just keep watching that playlist. It's a lot of fun coming your way. Let me turn you guys around and we will get started. Okay, everyone, we're going to start with my paint stick. This is a 21-inch. This paint stick is for one of those 5-gallon buckets, those large buckets of paint you've probably never used, but people do. So we're going to start with our paint stick and our chenille stems, our pipe cleaners, really. So anyway, I'm going to lay this across, okay? And we're going to start with one pipe cleaner. I'm going to fold it in half to find the middle. I'm going to come right up here where the notch is. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist it on to what is really the left side, but in this case, it's the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to find the other center of this pipe cleaner. I'm going to slide it on and I'm going to attach it at the same point to the top or what is going to be the right side. Okay? Let me make some room here. Now I'm going to take the same measurement. You can use a ruler. I eyeball it. It's about 4 fingers for me here. So I'm going to come down to the other side. I'm going to do about 4 fingers here. All right, I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and fold it in half. And I'm going to come right about here. We want the same distance from each end. And I'm going to put one of these here. And we're going to do the same thing that we did up top. I'm going to screw this on or twist it on. I'm going to grab another one, fold it in half, and put it on the opposite side. So we are essentially getting our stick all set up so when we start making our ruffles, we have a place to put them. Now we're going to put a pair in the middle. You can measure if you want. I'm eyeballing, folding in half. That looks about right to me. And I'm going to twist it on. So you will have a pair up top, a pair on the bottom, and a pair in the middle. Okay, I'll give these a nice twist. And then you have 2 more for this part of it. Again, I'm going to find the middle. And these go in the middle here. So eyeballing, and I'm going to twist these up. These will face upward, and the pairs, top, bottom, and middle, face to the sides. These 2 in the middle here are going to face upward. So again, I'm going to find the middle between the bottom and the middle, and I'm going to give this one a twist, and these are going to stand up. Now you have an extra one. I'm going to put this one back here as a hanger. So I'm going to come underneath the original pipe cleaners right there. I'm going to give it a twist here. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to give it a twist here. So now you have a hanger on the back if you want to hang this. I'm going to take these 2, make sure it's nice and tight, and cut because we don't need these at all. All right, that's just the one for our hangers. And I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and I'm just going to put some glue on either side of all of these hangers just so they don't move. Chances are they won't. They're pretty snug, but you never know. So I'm just going to put some glue and some glue. If you have the tacky glue, just use the tacky glue. It works the same. You just want to let it dry so you're not getting glue everywhere. Okay, let me get rid of my strings. And while I give that a second to dry, I'm going to get my ribbons. Now I have out, there's going to be 4 bows on here. Your bows can be 2 ribbon or 3 ribbon. Depends on up to you and what you have. Okay. There are 4 bows, but each bow is going to be comprised of either 2 ribbons or 3 ribbons. Totally up to you. You really can't go wrong. I'm going to take all my ribbon. I'm going to fold it into the center. And I'm going to cut. This is going to give us nice little dovetails on the ends of all our ribbons. Okay. So I'm going to do that for every piece of ribbon. If you have wider ribbon, that's fine. If you have narrower ribbon, that's fine too. We're just folding them, lining up the ends, folding them, and then cutting from the middle to the corner. So we have these nice dovetails. This does not have to be wide ribbon. Wide ribbon works really well if you're doing loops. Some of the ribbon can be wired, some of it isn't. It's okay. It doesn't really matter for these kind of little bows. I'm going to put these aside and clean up my scraps. Over. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is get a red piece of mesh. These pieces are 10 by 20 inches long. I have cut all of them already. You have 4 pieces of yellow, 6 pieces of orange, and 3 of green and 3 of red. You can do this all one color. You can do it 2 colors. It's totally up to you. All right. I'm going to take this one piece. I need something heavy. I'll use this. I'm going to take this one piece, the first piece. I'm going to fold this in just a little bit, and then I'm going to roll it up 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times. Let's roll it up 4 times. I'm going to take my clothespin and I'm going to clip it here so it doesn't unruffle. Then I'm going to turn this whole thing around. I'm going to take the end, I'm going to fold it, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is what we have. We have a roll on the bottom and we have a roll on the top. Now I'm going to take my fingers and I'm just going to walk in so my top roll comes to meet my bottom roll. I'm going to remove my clothespin, and there we have our first cruffle, ruffle, woodland ruffle, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and I'm going to put this to the left. And the first one I'm going to put, this one is going to be parallel with my stick. So I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to pull my pipe cleaners tight and give it a twist. Okay, and this one is parallel with the stick. Now I'm going to get a green one. I'm going to do the same exact thing. And remember, your colors are your colors. If you have different colors, that's totally fine. If you want to do all one color, that's totally fine. And this is going to be repetitive, and we're going to work our way right up the stick. But I'm going to show you again. So we fold this part in. Okay. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4 folds. Turn it around. Oh, I forgot my clothespin. And then just a little fold. Oh, I might need this again. Just a little fold at the end so it doesn't like unravel and whatnot. Fold it in a little bit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls. And then I'm going to walk my fingers in. Now this one seems a little bit longer. I think my rolls are a little bit tighter. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Pull your clothespin off. Give it a pinch. So we have our ruffle in the middle. We have these 2 rolly ends. This one I'm going to put in the same pipe cleaner, but this time it's going to go perpendicular. I'll pull my pipe cleaners, make it a little snug, and give it a couple of twists. And we have done our first pair of mesh on the left side bottom of our stick. Okay. Now on the right side bottom gets 2 orange. So let me pull out my orange, weigh it down, fold it, a little bit of a fold, And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Get my clothespin so it doesn't unravel. Turn it around. Give a little fold. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then walk our fingers. Find the middle and walk our fingers in so the bottom meets the top. Take off your clothespin, pinch it together, and you have your next ruffle. And again, I'm going to put this one parallel to my stick. I'm going to give my pipe cleaners a little pull and a twist. Okay. Next orange, and we're going to work our way all the way up the stick. So fold 1, 2, 3, 4 turns, 4 rolls. Spin it around, a little fold at the end here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Take off your weight. Walk your fingers and pull the top to the bottom. Pinch in the middle. And you have your next ruffle. And just like before, this one went parallel. This one is going to go horizontal. I pull my pipe cleaners and give a twist. 1 or 2, it's fine. All right. And we have the bottom pair of our ruffles done and ready to go. Now, don't worry how they lay for now. We'll have to play with them a little bit and twist them around and get everything all right. We got to fluff it up when we're done. But for now, that's it. Then we have our middle one. And our first set in our middle is yellow and red. So I'm going to get my yellow one. I'm going to weight it down. Give a little fold. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around, clip. And then a little fold. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk my fingers in. Pull off the clothespin. And here we have our ruffle. And we're ready to go. And again, these are going to go opposite. Now, this is the spot that only has the one pipe cleaner. We're still going to do opposite. The first one is going to go parallel, right along our stick. And the next one is going to go sideways. And the next one is going to be red. Get my weight. Give a little fold. And then 1, 2, 3. This time I'm going to do 3. I think I might want to try 3. Put a clip on. Come down to the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Find the middle. Walk my fingers up. Take off the clothespin. And I guess 3 or 4, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really make a difference with this length. Okay. So I'm going to take this one. Our yellow one went parallel. So this one is going to go perpendicular, crossways. I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and give a couple of twists. Okay. And we're just going to keep moving up. 2, 2, and 2, all the way to the top. So this green one is going parallel. And now we're going to add an orange one on top of that. That is going to be perpendicular. So again, a little bit of a fold at the end, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls. Turn it around, a little fold at the end, and then 1, 2, 3 rolls. I'm just going to do 3 that time because it doesn't matter. Walking my fingers in, removing the clip, and there's my orange. And this one is going to go across. Okay. Now we're back up to the one that's in the middle. That's just upright. And that's going to get an orange and a red. Have 4 more left, the top 2, and we'll be ready for our ribbon. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And don't forget to subscribe to our hosts as well, Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling and Monica from Up All Night DIY. And there is the playlist is in the description. So you can catch all these very talented creatives and their videos and find out what they are doing for the holiday. Once you get the hang of it, it starts to go pretty quick. I mean, we're making, 16 of these? So I would imagine after like the first 6, you'll get the hang of it. But I can't talk and count at the same time. So that's why I had to wait a second. That one was up. This one is sideways. A couple little twists of the pipe cleaner. I'm going to turn it around. 1, 2, 3. Turn it around. Fold. 1, 2, 3. Walk it in. Clip. And then last but not least, our last orange one. I'm going to give it a fold. 1, 2, 3. Turn it around. Give it a little fold. 1, 2, 3. Walk my fingers in. Find the middle. Pinch it together. And add this on sideways. Okay? And there we have our entire base done. Pears. Where's the top? This one's the top for hanging it. We have our pipe cleaner back there for hanging it. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how we're going to make the bows. Again, you can use, your bows can be 2 or 3 layers. It doesn't really matter. These bows are fairly simple, and there's no rhyme or reason as to what goes on the bottom and what goes on the top. I have 3 different patterns here. I'm just separating them. And you can put whatever on the bottom, whatever on the top, your favorite ribbon, totally up to you. They just want to crisscross. So I'm going to use this one on the bottom first. Then I'm going to put this one crisscross. So if I was just doing 2, I would just take this and pinch it, and there would be my bow. But since I have 3, I'm going to take this one and go this way. And now I'm going to pinch it in the middle. And there's my bow. I want to give it a little bend. Okay. I'm going to come over here in my first set and twist in my bow. Give them a little pull, and we're good. So we're going to get 4 bows on here. So you have to figure out where they're going to be. 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. They're going to stagger. Okay. So this time maybe I want the black on the bottom. So I'm going to put that one on the bottom. I'm going to cross over this with the leaf. I'm going to cross over this one. I'm going to pinch it up in the middle. I'm going to take them both and fold them down. And I'm going to put this one on the opposite side on the next set. Okay, and I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and I'm going to pull them really snug, and I'm going to make sure that my ribbon is hanging the way I want it to. We can come back and fluff later when we're all done, because we're going to be handling this a little bit more. Maybe now I'll put this one on the bottom, and then this one, and then this one. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to pinch them all up in the middle. I'm going to give it a fold so they go in some direction that I want. I think I'm going to do this one on the right up here, and the second to the last on the top, and give it a nice little twist. Okay, we can fluff our ribbon if we want. Orange, polka dot, plaid, scrunch up the middle. Sometimes it's hard to see when you don't have like a little bit of distance in between you, and so I have to hold it up and give it a look, and I think that's good. Then I'm going to take, and I have a leaf, I have some faux, whatever they are, berries, and I have a couple of pumpkins. So I'm going to get my hot glue gun, and get my leaf, put a little glue on my leaf, stick my leaf in there, put a little glue on my pumpkin, stick my pumpkin in here on my leaf, and then add some of these berries. And I'm putting this first pumpkin in sort of in the center where I didn't have a bow. Okay, stick that in there. So we have our first pumpkin, and then maybe I'll take this pumpkin and put it up top in here. What I should have done probably was to cut these. So that's what I'm going to do. Before I glue any more embellishments on, I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut off the tips of my pipe cleaners. Be careful not to cut your finger, and be careful not to cut your mesh. And you can make this as full or as embellished as you want. I will probably add to it, but you guys get the gist of it. I'm going to take this, put a little bit of glue on here, and put that up in here on that ribbon. And there we have it. So let me turn you guys around. So here we go. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for the fall swag. Make it your own. Use whatever ribbon you want, however many ribbon you want, different colors. Make it all the same color. Totally up to you. Thank you to our host, Dawn from Chamois Meets Bling, and Monica from Up All Night DIY. Please watch the rest of the playlist. And I'm going to, because I love these guys' videos. They give me so much inspiration. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a great night.